What's up everybody, in today's video I'm going to talk about how bald men can dress very well and in a way that is simple. It doesn't require you to think a lot about it. It doesn't require you to invest a lot of money into your clothes if you don't want to or you can't, but you can also invest a lot of money in better brands if you want to do so. So before starting, I like to remind everybody of what I always tend to say and what I've said in my other videos regarding bald men, on how they can increase their attractiveness and do better in the dating department. And that is that as a bald man, you've lost a few points in the physical attractiveness department, and therefore you need to compensate that by working in other areas to raise up your attractiveness as a man. And I always say that you can do that by 1, developing a great body, and as I always say, looking good naked. 2, having a great fashion sense. And 3, making money, being a man that makes twice, 3 times, or 4 times, or even more as compared to the average man. And in this video, we're only going to focus about fashion. First, jeans. I always recommend to use some skinny jeans or slim fit jeans that are dark, generally black or gray. These always look great on most men, and you won't go wrong with these. If you are a tall man who is of a thin frame, you look great on with skinny jeans, but don't make them too tight, okay? They have to be a little bit loose in the upper part of the leg and more like slightly tighter in the part of where the shoes are. If you're not a very thin man or tall man, then you'll want to go with slim fit jeans, okay? These have a very nice cut, and they tend to look great. One thing that I'd like also to remind everybody is that you really need to work on working out and in eating well, because clothes will always look way better on you when you have a good body. You can look good when you're a little fat or have a few extra pounds, but it is undeniable that clothes, you will always look 1,000 times better when you have a good body, a body that looks good naked. Second thing, on the upper part, I always recommend either a basic t-shirt, white, black, or gray, or a shirt, a denim shirt, Levi's, or some of these shirts that are slightly like very cool lately that they're putting in Top Man and many other shops that are like with flowers and patterns and cool patterns and all that. You've probably seen them in Zara, you've probably seen them in H&M, you've probably seen them in Top Man, and you can also find them in ASOS. But use some shirt and unbutton a couple of 3 shirts if you are in great shape, because that will add a lot of attractiveness. I met a girl a long time ago who was not extremely beautiful, like her face wasn't extremely beautiful, but she had awesome and remarkable legs. So she always wore skirts and trousers that really showed off her legs. So if you don't have hair and you cannot show off having a beautiful haircut and a head full of hair, you want to show off in the other areas that you can be like really attractive, and your chest is one. A man with a shirt, a nice beautiful shirt that has a couple of buttons or 3 open, is something that is very attractive and sexy. So basic t-shirt or shirt, denim, a basic one, or one of those patterned shirts that are trendy, and you've probably seen them in a lot of places. And then shoes. I always recommend to use boots, either Chelsea boots or worker boots, and always buy suede. Suede looks absolutely awesome and incredible. Buy suede Chelsea boots that are either black, dark brown, or stone color, like a very light brown. These colors will look very well and will combine perfectly with the clothes that I'm advising: dark jeans and a basic t-shirt, or basic t-shirt like black, white, and gray. If you want to invest in shoes, I always recommend to invest in some Saint Laurent shoes. I don't know how to say that in English, I can only say it in French, even though I don't know any French. and they will look awesome. If you want to have and go have a look at them, but if you don't want to invest in those pricey shoes, you can always find great options in ASOS, in Zara, and Topman. Well, Topman I'm not sure, but probably for sure in ASOS and in Zara. Jeans always in H&M. Never buy shoes in H&M. Basic t-shirts, buy them also in H&M. They have a great cut. And shirts, I always tend to buy them either in Topman, ASOS, or Zara. Never in H&M. In H&M, I always only go for jeans and basic t-shirts. And then last but not least, a jacket. As a jacket, you can use either a bomber jacket, which is what I'm wearing right now. It can be a black one, olive dark green color also, or military green color, or dark blue also looks very, very well. Another jacket that tends to look awesome in this type of outfit is an aviator jacket, a biker jacket, a very cool leather biker jacket. And last is those very, very elegant long coats that look very stylish and go all the way down until where your knees are. You can always find these jackets in Zara. They have always a great selection, and they tend to be dark colored, and they give a very elegant vibe look. So if you go with dark jeans, a basic t-shirt, one of those elegant jackets, and some suede Chelsea boots, you will look very, very, very well. Girls will notice that you are awakened in the fashion department, and that will increase your attractiveness, your physical attractiveness. Even better if you have a great body and you have a shirt and you have a couple of 3 buttons open, and you can show your pecs. And if you wanna close the whole thing with some great little details, I always recommend to use a necklace, a thin necklace, either in gold or in silver, but nothing too big, you know, something thin. Maybe a cross or a small little coin or something, but a very subtle and short necklace will always look remarkable, and a couple of 3 rings on your fingers, and if you don't like rings, some bracelet. And well, that was it for the video today. Hope you liked it. Sending you a big hug, and see you in the next video.